draw a straight line back to American inventors, often to the foresighted aid of the United States government. For all the troubles and dangers our energy vulnerability presents, we know that we can overcome them because we have overcome far worse problems and met far greater goals. Together, we Americans can achieve anything we set our minds to. I believe this about our country. I know this about our country, and now it's time to show those qualities once again. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to again thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for being here, and I'd like to have you just raise your hand, and we'll have someone come with a microphone, and I'll be glad. As I said, I'd love to talk about energy, but I know there's a lot of things on your mind, including the fact that you've stolen all of Arizona's water, and we'd be glad to discuss that. Discuss that with you that Arizona has so little water, we had the trees chase the dogs. So I'm very glad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a microphone right.
I've been listening to the experts on the energy crisis, and one of the things they say is that speculators in the commodities market have caused the price of gasoline to go up 50%. How come Congress hasn't done anything about these speculators?
You know, I've heard those stories as well, and there's no doubt that the amount of speculation has gone up dramatically. The question is how much effect has that had on the price of a barrel of oil? And I don't know the answer to that. I don't think from talking to wise people all over this country that it is 50% or 30%. But if it's 1%, then people, if it's artificially driving up the cost of a barrel of oil and a gallon of gas at the gas station, then it seems to me there should be a thorough and complete investigation. People are free to invest in this world. They're free to take risks and chances. That's the essence of the free enterprise system in capitalism. But I am totally supportive of investigations that are going on. If there is need for additional investigations, then we should absolutely make sure that if there's anybody that took advantage of Americans in order to enrich themselves, then it's unacceptable in America. And we need a lot more transparency as to what actually has gone on. I think that's the first step that needs to be taken. Yes, ma'am, right behind.
The occupation of Iraq and the global warming are the two big issues that are facing our country today. So I would like to know what your plan is for bringing the troops home. We can't have prosperity without peace, and we can't have peace without ending this war in Iraq. So what is your timeline for ending the war and bringing the troops home?
Thank you. Did you want me to address, say a few words about climate change or global warming as well? I'd be glad to. And by the way, in these meetings we have, we allow you to follow up also if you want to. Sometimes, and I think this may be the case, I don't satisfactorily answer the question because I can tell by your shirt and that you have a different view than I do. But that's what town hall meetings. That's what town hall meetings are supposed to be about. That's what we're supposed to be about. I understand the frustration, sorrow that Americans feel about this conflict. It was very badly mishandled for nearly 4 years after our initial success. And that's just a fact. I went over there and I saw that it was being mishandled badly, and I came back and said we had to change the strategy. Otherwise, we were doomed to failure. We've made enormous sacrifice in American blood and treasure, which all of us, all Americans, grieve deeply. I also advocated the new strategy, which I know is succeeding. I don't think I know, because the facts on the ground show that this new strategy called the surge is succeeding. And let me also tell you, I hate war. And those of us who know war personally hate it the most, because the veteran hates war most because no one
Stay tuned.
I believe that if we had done